Good morning, students. Today I am going to be teaching you Unit 7 Topsy-Turvy Land. Have you ever thrown your school bag on your bed? Have you ever left your shoes and socks here and there? Have you ever played with your ball in your room? Does your room sometimes look like this? So here there is a short little poetry on everything being upside down. Okay, what we usually do, we are going to be doing it in a reverse order, in a different way. Now read about one such upside down line. The people walk upon their heads, the sea is made of sand. The children go to school by night in topsy-turvy land. The front door step is at the back. You are walking when you stand. You wear your hat upon your feet in topsy-turvy land. And buses on the sea you'll meet, while pleasure boats are planned to travel up and down the streets of topsy-turvy land. You pay for what you never get, and I think it must be grand. For when you go, you are coming back in topsy-turvy land. So here there is a short poetry over here telling you about everything being upside down. And this land is everything you do upside down. So let's see to the first stanza. The people walk upon their heads. The sea is made of sand. The children go to school by night in topsy-turvy land. So here the poet is telling us on this land, on this topsy-turvy land, the people, they walk upon their head. Okay, here you can see over here, he's walking upon his head. And the sea, what is it made up of? It is here in this topsy-turvy line, it is made up of sand. And the children, all the small children, where children used to go in the morning to school, now they are going by night to school. The children go to school at night now, okay? And where this happens? All in topsy-turvy land. Right, let's see to the next stanza. The front door step is at the back. You are walking when you stand. You wear your hat upon your feet in topsy-turvy land. Now here they are saying, now the front door, okay, step is at the back. So if you want to step, you have to step at the back. Okay, now front door step is at the back. And where you are going to be wearing? You are walking when you stand. Okay, so when you are walking, now walking means we are walking forward, but in this land, on this land, in topsy-turvy land, it is all upside down. So if you are saying you are walking means you are actually standing in this, on this topsy-turvy land. Okay, and you wear your hat upon your feet. Here, see, he's wearing his hat upon his feet. So the hat where we used to wear it on the head, now as the feet is on top and your head is down, okay, so you are going to be wearing your hat on your feet. Okay, and where this all happens in topsy-turvy land. Now let's see to the third stanza. And buses on the sea you'll meet, while pleasure boats are planned to travel up and down the streets of topsy-turvy land. Now the buses, now where are the buses? On the streets it used to be, now it is on the sea. So you'll be seeing the buses in the sea. You'll see all that in the sea. Now buses are going to be in the sea moving. And the boats where it used to be in the sea over there, now you are going to be seeing it on the roadway. Okay, while pleasure boats are, they all planned and all, planning is done and all, and now you'll be seeing them on the roads. Okay, to travel up and down the streets. I told you now, you're going to be traveling by boats now. And where do you see all these upside down things? Only in topsy-turvy land. You pay for what you never get. I think it must be grand, for when you go, you are coming back in topsy-turvy land. So here it is said now in the stanza. Now, when we pay money, when we give money to something, for something, okay, you get it. Okay, you're paying money to get something. But here, Okay, you're going to be paying money and getting nothing in return. Okay, so you pay for what you never get. You're never going to get it, and you're going to pay money for that. Right? And it must be, the poet is saying, wow, it will be so grand, so nice, so different. Everything is going to take place on this topsy-turvy land. Now, for when you go, you are coming back. So if you are saying you are going, but actually what it will mean, that you are coming. So if you tell anybody I'm going, so what it will mean in topsy-turvy land, what it will mean, completely something else only. It means you're coming back. And all the so different everything, how will the world be, how will you feel, everything so different, so funny it will be all. You mean, you say something, you do something else, it means something else in topsy-turvy land. How different it will be, how difficult our life will be, isn't it? Just think about it. Yes, this is the written work of topsy-turvy land. Meanings and make sentences. First, topsy-turvy means upside down. In sentence on it, the year has been very topsy-turvy for a growing point of view. Second, pleasure, feeling of enjoyment. Sentence on it, it was a pleasure to meet you. Third, grand, big or great fun. Sentence on it, she lives in a grand house. Question and answers. When do children go to school in topsy-turvy land? So the answer for it is, the children go to school at night in topsy-turvy land. Second, in the poem, if buses travel on the sea, then where do the boats travel, and how does it rightly be? If buses travel on the sea, the boats travel up and down the streets. Boats should rightly be in still way. Third question, in topsy-turvy land, the topsy-turvy land is very different from our land. Let's draw a comparison by filling in sentences wherever needed. Answer, topsy-turvy land. We'll read first the topsy-turvy land. First, people walk on their heads. Second, the buses run on the sea. Third, they wear their hats on feet. Fourth, boats run on the streets. Fifth, people pay for what they don't get. Our land, people walk on their feet. Second, the buses run on land. Third, they wear their hats on head. Fourth, boats sail in the sea. And fifth, people pay for what they get. Next question. The word in the sentence are jumbled here. Rearrange them to make meaningful sentences. So you have to make meaningful sentences. And words that begin with a capital letter are the first words of the sentence. First, the answer is, Renu is a naughty girl. Second, her room is always untidy. Third, her mother advises her to clean it. Fourth, she never listens to her mother. Fifth, what kind of child are you? Question mark. Next, can you tell of some things that go topsy-turvy at home and there is disorder? Answer, things go topsy-turvy when guests come at my home and put the things in an incorrect order.